What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. It is time for Pisces Deep Dive. We're going to be talking about what's going on around this full moon energy from a Pisces. Doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. Or if you're a cross watcher, if it resonates, cool. If it doesn't, all right. If it creates an emotional disturbance within you, use the force and get out of it. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to watch it. Let's move into this. I hope you're all doing well. I had something come up yesterday and I didn't get to my Pisces, but we're going to get to them today. So we can start fresh with Aries tomorrow for the new cycle of zodiac signs for the week. All right, Pisces. If you're here during the live, thumbs up, click the live chat button and come say hello to me. I'm really having a hard time getting into your energy right now. I'm not sure why, but let's jump into the reading screen and see what comes up for you, okay? Let's see what Pisces is wanting to say to me. Maybe you just don't want to talk to me at all. That's okay. I still love you. I still love you. Chat Noir. Hey, I ain't seen you in a bit. Hey, Angela. All right, Pisces. Your energy is... It's not really telling me much, which is good. It's good. It's good. It's not chaos. So let's see what's going on from a Pisces around this full moon energy. Now that could be, 2-3 weeks past, 2 to 3 weeks coming up. But here we go. You're not wanting to talk to me. You're not wanting to talk to me. Okay, cool. Fine. Will you talk to Fred? Fred wants to talk to you. Come on. Wise leader. Maybe you're just busy. Maybe you are just busy. Busy overcoming some obstacles. Okay. Smooth sailing. That's a good sign. That's the bottom of the deck. But that can mean that there's problems moving forward or that you're having a problem getting into the flow of things. What's up, ADA? How you doing, baby? Fishy's here. Okay, so we have wise leader. You're a beacon for others. All right, so you may be taking on a leadership role. You may just be busy. That's why you're not wanting to talk to me. In the energy, I just couldn't get into the energy right away. Journey by moonlight, believe in magic. So right here, maybe you're just in your moon, working on some things in your moon, in your emotional energy, by yourself, in your quiet time. So you're just like, leave me alone, Feather. We don't need to talk right now. I'm busy doing some shish. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So some of you are just really busy trying to accomplish something, working through some things on an emotional level possibly, or just keeping yourself quiet or hidden right now, which is why you ain't saying nothing to me. Let me take this sweater off. Y'all gonna get me all angry and riled up in here because you ain't wanting to talk to me. Fine. Be that way. Hey, don't forget to check out the astrology updates. I just did them today, this morning. I went ahead and is I gotta look it all up and work it all out and figure out how I'm gonna say it, and I gotta write it all out. But I love doing it, and it's a way for you to kind of look into the astrology of the upcoming weeks. So I've already done one I just done one today, posted it for February 1st through 16th, and then another one will come out in 2 weeks for the remainder of February. And I'll be doing that for the rest of the year. So we'll see how y'all like those and if you're using them to your benefit, okay? So it's not pulling cards. It's just me telling you what's in the astrology so that you can use it to your benefit. Happy Sunday. Fred's here. Fred's always here. Talk to Fred. So let's see what this is about. What is this full moon helping you to eradicate in your life? Helping you get rid of and helping you to accomplish and overcome, because there's some obstacles apparently standing in your way of getting something or a path that you want to take. Some of you may have a new journey, a new path. You just feel like you're trapped or you're stuck. It's like, look, maybe you've got to be the one to remove the obstacle. Maybe you've got to be the one to remove this ish out of your way. And sometimes that's easy and sometimes it's not, but maybe you need to establish something here for yourself. Maybe you've got to be the one to embark on a new journey in your life, or you've got to be the one to take the lead in something that's really difficult. Not really. You could push that boulder off, or you could look as if it's a peach and then cut right through it and, keep on the journey. So I feel like you're just working through some things underneath it all. Maybe you're staying quiet while you're working some things out. All right, what's the full moon trying to help you move on from? Look at there. Emotional overwhelming, overgiving. Queen of Cups in reverse says that you could be an overgiver. You can give too much. No. You can be emotionally depleted by giving too much in relationships, and that's in all relationships. So there was something that you were waiting on. Are you waiting on someone or something? Okay. You've been waiting on something, someone. So it doesn't matter if you're single or if you've been dealing with another individual. You've been impatiently waiting on a situation to improve, or somebody that you could start working with. Some of you, this could be that you've been waiting for a relationship to improve while you've been working on yourself and while you've been busy working. Some of you could work with this person, but it looks like you've been waiting for some sort of clarity to help you move forward in regards to an obstacle. That obstacle could be work. It could be, I think it's self-love. I really don't think it's self-love in this case, because you're showing up as a wise leader, and you have a big heart space, which is your moon. You're showing up with the moon here. So you are connected to your intuition. You are connected to your heart space, but I think you just give way too much of yourself to people, and that depletes you. You go hard after relationships, but I think there's something you've been waiting on, whether it's communication or something to make a decision on. So it looks like there's some sort of enlightenment coming through here during the full moon that's going to help you push this boulder out of the way so you can move forward on a specific journey in regards to something, okay? That Three of Wands says you've been manifesting it, but you're depleted by it at the same time, okay? That's tough business. Okay, could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, let's see. Tell me more about this. Okay, so you are single. You are single here, or you're working on being single. You are single. So you're like, maybe you're wondering if you're ever going to get an opportunity, or if somebody was playing with your mind. Playing with your mind. It just came through from Fred. Some of you, that was just, were they just playing with my mind? Or they were just toying with me? Were they just playing with me? Who's saying that? Why is this here? So I see you're single. Yeah, it's like, in regards to love, I don't know if this is a past person you've been waiting to hear from. Somebody that you pulled your love energy away from and started focusing on work. Or if you've been communicating with somebody, maybe dating somebody, communicating with somebody, and you're wondering if they're just playing with your mind. Are they just playing with me? Or are they just playing with my heart? Or are they just playing with my mind? So you're gaining this information during this full moon energy. And it is in regards to love. It's not work, it's love. Now, I'm not saying that you haven't been busy at work and trying to improve yourself. But what I'm seeing here is there could have been a situation where it's like this person may say that they want something with you, but they don't take any action. So they may say that they want to work with you, or that they want to work on things with you, but they actually don't take action. They don't actually action. They just say things. So for whomever this is for, you may have a history of dealing with people who don't take action in relationships. While you're out here being big, beautiful, and bold, male or female, and you're just like, hey, I got it all. I do it all. I handle it all. I don't need anybody else's help. I work on me. I'm good. I'm content. But when it comes to love and relationships, you overgive in relationships because you're trying to compensate. This could be a mindset. This could be a pattern of yours, or this could be the people that you've been dealing with, where you're out here reaching heart space towards them. You're wanting to know, are they going to love me? Are they going to return this love? Are they going to effort? Or is it going to be equal give and take? Is it going to be, balanced effort, getting to know each other, that shit? And then it ends up where they say it. Oh yeah, they got this big old truth. They say that they're going to, but they end up not taking action. They puss out. They don't do what they say they're going to do. You have a history of dealing with people like that in love? Well, this is being reviewed by you during this moon. And I believe that you are done. I believe you're done with it. Raise your hand if you're sure. That sounds a lot like a lot of the readings that I've been seeing. And the astrology report, the astrology update, February ain't going to be no different. February is going to be pushing, the astrology is going to be pushing even more towards purging shit that does not belong in your life long term. Whether it's your behaviors, your patterns, your mindsets, other people you've dealt with, whatever, flaky on and off bullshit, it's gone. The universe is saying, purge it, push it out, get rid of it. If it's not stable, steady, reliable for long term, it's out. If it's not creating a benefit, it's got to go. Thanks, Fred. Appreciate that. Fred always talks to me through my little beep beeps. I don't know why, but does. So, that is that. That's on its way out. So, whether this is a person or a way of life that you've been lifing. Sorry, yo. Had to get my diet soda in the flow, I was parched. Some of y'all could have been dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. Everybody's out here. It doesn't matter. I think this has been a mindset for you or a way of living. Okay. Angela says, yes, X wants me back. He wants me bad, or what? He hurt me bad. He's a BS talker. Ooh, nope. Next. All right, let's see why this is being exited. I really want to know, because the universe is trying to give you love here. The universe is trying to bring you love. It is about love. It is also about self-love. How is this about self-love? Oh, because you overgive to people that aren't giving shit to you. The people that talk a big game, but they underperform. I'm sorry. I got to say it like this because, well, number one, Fred is telling me to because it's funny as ish. And, it's like meeting that person or talking to that person. You meet on some dating app and they're all getting hot and heavy on the phone. And they're like, oh, yeah, I got you. I got this and I got that and I got the other. And you meet them and they don't look like they say they do. And they're damn sure not as sexy as they say they is. And they're quite rude and offensive, and even if they're not, and you go down that journey with having of the sex with them, yeah, God's gift to women or men turn out to be a dud. Like, really? This is what I signed up for? Really? This is it. This is all you got for me. 30 seconds and I'm out. Okay, fine. Fucking whatever. But no, seriously, in regards to love and relationships, we can overgive and we can hang on too long to relationships, and we can give and give and give and all of that stuff. And they can say they want all they want to, but when it comes to taking action, they fall way short. They stumble step, they fumble the damn ball, and they don't do anything. And you're sitting here like, I don't need anything or anyone but your bullshit excuses and all of this talk and of a big game, and then you don't even show up with tickets to the damn game. It hurts. It sucks for you, but why do you keep allowing that kind of stuff to come in? Okay. Yeah, man, you gotta be shitting me here. The Page of Cups is a challenge, and so is the Page of Wands. It's the challenge. Okay. Okay. I think you've dealt with a lot of self-indulgent individuals. Yee. That is the truth. You're setting yourself free. Bitches, you're setting yourself free. You are cutting ties with this during the full moon. You're setting yourself free from this kind of energy. So I'm just really thinking this has been a way of life or a way of relationshiping from a Pisces. The challenges in relationships have been absolutely disturbing. And I'm going to say disturbing, even though there's no scary cards out here, but the journey by the moonlight is you've been deceived. There's been a lot of false masks. There's been a lot of bullshit that's happened in your life. It's time for you to overcome this obstacle in this full moon energy. And it's simply reviewing it or looking at it or taking note of it. No, it's making a decision about it and severing ties with this way of whatever it is for you. Because it's kept you waiting. It's kept you waiting, whether it's a person or a way you relationship. You're always left waiting. You're always left emotionally depleted. You're always the one left balancing shit out, paying the bills, or, oh God, that was absolutely true for some of you. So you're the one left holding the bag. Seriously. So you're the one left paying the bills, trying to rebalance, regain your balance, and work yourself back up to where you're kind of sort of ready for love again. Then it happens again, either with this person or with other people. And these people that you deal with, they're not even fucking remotely, even closely related to your level. Not even close. They may work hard and they may effort, or they may give some sort of exchange, but they're not on your level. You deal with very self-absorbed, and please don't use the word narcissist, because not everybody is a narcissist, and unless you are licensed, don't be that critical, because unless you've truly lived with a narcissist, and I'm just really honestly telling you, until you've lived with a true NPD person, not saying that you haven't, and I'm not saying they're not out there, but not everybody is NPD, but it is extreme. This isn't that extreme, but it is quite self-indulgent. Like, these individuals are extremely self-indulgent. They're very self-centered. There's something in you that keeps attracting these kinds of people to you. This is the time where you're finally cutting ties with the way that you've been relationshiping. These overly indulgent, self-indulgent, all about themselves individuals that don't even meet your standards. They don't meet your standards, but you still fucking deal with them anyway. I'm getting pissed. I'm sorry, but they don't. They don't show up. They don't effort. What do they give you? What do you gain from this? You know what you are? I'm a fixer. I can fix this. So, Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It, I think it's time for you to pack that screwdriver away and stop trying to fix people and fix your damn self, because this is not doing shit for you in relationship. It's fucking shit up for you. So, let's do away with this self-indulgent bullshit that you've been dealing with during this full moon, because you're finally seeing it. You deal with self-indulgent people. Maybe they're drugs, alcohol. They need somebody else to shore them up. They need somebody else to make them feel whole and complete. They may use you just for their own pleasure, whether that's sexual or intellectual or whatever the fuck. I don't care. This is a realization you will be having. The sun will come out. The sun will come out tomorrow during this full moon for you. You will see this. This will be revelation for you. Revelation. And you will be walking away from this. You will be celebrating this, walking away from this. So this could have been somebody that was always after your money, always after your honey, or always after It was just like, whatever you could, what can you do for me? What have you done for them lately? That's the energy I'm feeling. What have you done for me lately? Who sings that song? But it's the people you've been dealing with. What have you done for me lately? Self-indulgent, self-centered, and quite arrogant. And once you see this and you sever ties with this, it's a way that you've been relationshiping. I believe most of you have done it multiple times. And I am not judging you, but I am so happy, and I want you to celebrate this. Once you recognize it for yourself, at whatever point you deal with this person or this situation for yourself during this full moon energy, celebrate that shit. Take a walk, take a hike, and celebrate. I don't care if you go out dancing, have a drink or two, get with the girls or the guys and have some fun, because this is however you want to celebrate. Celebrate the release of this, because that's what this is. You are totally going after severing ties with this. Now, this could have been people who were interested in just a game. You were just a game to them, baby, or you were just a thing, okay? Because whatever you could give to them, you were their honeypot, basically. There was either money or honey. You know what I'm saying? Something they were getting from you, was why they kept coming around. And yes, some of you were in third parties. You know you were. And multiple ones. And third parties did at some times include other people. That is, it's time to celebrate the cutting of the ties with whatever that is, however you've been doing. Because learning the lesson of self-love is the most important thing you can do. And when you finally realize what you have done, not that you're a bad person, you're a beautiful person, you're a loving person, you're a very generous, kind, and caring person, you're very content in life as a person, guess what? You're the kind of person that people will fuck over in a heartbeat. It is an 18 and up show. I'm Feather. Welcome. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and come say hi to us and chat. What's up? Knit, how are you doing? This is the real deal. And I'm telling you the truth. Okay? So, once you finally have this realization for yourself, it's like the sun comes out and you realize what it is you've been doing. You are just a pleasure to these people. You are an overgiver. You go way out of your way for others. You're not at all selfish. You're not at all self-centered. And people will take advantage of people like you in a heartbeat. Okay? So you, my friend, need to take up the sword of Excalibur, see the truth, and be your own champion. Be your own hero for once in your life. And it's time to create a new path, a new way of relationshiping for yourself. See, the only thing standing in your way is that boulder with that Excalibur in it. And once you release that, well, maybe you could just cut through that friggin' peach or that rock or whatever, kick it off the fucking cliff, because that's what needs to happen here. You need to take up the truth of it, see the truth in it, whatever it is for you, and regain your balance and recall your heart space, because you've let people take advantage of you for far too long. And I can almost promise you, if you're the person I'm talking to in this reading, they turn around and blame you for the bullshit that they cause. Am I right? Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't care. Just tell me something. Know what I mean? How y'all doing? I'm telling you. And that is fact. Ace of Swords is out here. Once you finally realize it for yourself, you overcome the obstacle because it's clarity to you. You realize it. Once you have that awakening or that awareness, You never go back, bitches. You understand? You don't go back to that way of relationship and no more, because you are the chalice. You are the cup. And you are worth or worthy of, okay, protecting yourself. You're worthy of protection, divine protection, worthy of your own protection. Stop letting people fuck you up, fuck you over, and take advantage of you and then blame you for the shit that they do to you. No. And it is time to push this stuff out of your life so that you can relationship in better ways. The universe is trying to bring you real love. But until you address that, and have that awakening for yourself, that aha moment, it's an awakening. Like, it's just the puzzle. It's the final piece of the puzzle that you've been missing. It's the clarity that you've needed to help you move forward and to move this boulder out of the way. You're like, let me just look at what this is causing me, and why can't I move forward in life, and why haven't I had these new journeys and these new adventures? What is getting in my way? You finally have that awakening or that aha moment, and then you're like, I will kick that bitch off. Why are you letting a boulder on a tiny little path screw you up? Kick it off that little tiny shell, that little tiny edge. You can work yourself through this problem very easily. You get in your own way. And you let other people stop your flow. You let other people stop your flow. That's the problem here. Everything is smooth sailing in the flow. You let other people block your flow. You're going along great. You're having a wonderful time. You're doing your own thing. And then people come in and start wanting something from you and start putting their 2 cents worth in, or start wanting to gain what they gain from you. But you let them, because you're so sweet, so kind, and so you're a pushover, basically. You got to stand your own ground and get some ass behind you and say, I'm not going to fucking handle it no more. I'm not taking it anymore. We're not going to take it, just like Twisted Sister says. So don't. Now let's move into what might be. This is a powerful reading, but I'm going to pull some cards on what might be coming in for you, because that's a big deal. You know what I mean? So whether it's a person, place, or thing, it could be alcohol. I don't see that as being you, although it could be for some of you. Let alcohol make choices for you. When you get drunk, you get a little stupid. You know what I mean? But I don't see that as being the thing for you. I think it's time for you to celebrate having this, like, the final clarity, the puzzle piece comes together for you to kick this, whatever it is, whether it's an addiction, a way of thinking, a way of relationshiping, or a person, out of your life. Just, you got to do it. Do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Do it to it. And it's this Leo full moon. It's like, hey, astrology number 1 is saying, ooh, what is that upside down in my deck? Oh, the 4 of Swords. Taking time to reflect, taking time to heal, because that is also coming out here. Right here. You taking the time to reflect upon it, not allowing it to break your heart, not allowing yourself to hurt anymore, and seeing the clarity of a situation or what you've been doing. Okay? It's all about you here. But I really think you've just dealt with some really selfish, self-centered pieces. Listen, I ain't saying they're bad people, but I'm saying self-centered, egotistical assholes. It's like you just let them overrun you. Or you just, the fuck ever. And then they turn around and blame you for standing up for yourself or for the shit that they do. Whatever. Don't. Just don't. You know what I mean? I am the champion. That's right, baby. That's right. I also got the song Stay. Stay by I was going to say Sugar Bush. It's not Sugar Bush. I don't know why I said Sugar Bush. Fred's fucking me up right now. Sugarland. It's a country song, but it's intense. It's talking about, especially for those of you that dealt third parties. It's like she starts off singing the song, and she's like telling them, she's like, her heart's broken. You can feel it in the song. Like, if you've ever been in a third party situation, you can feel that fucking song all the way through you. And she's like talking about, why don't you stay? Talk about, why don't you stay with me? When she calls you, you run, you go back to her. So why don't you stay? Why don't you choose me? By the end of the song, that totally flips to, why don't you stay? You just stay with her, because I'm up off my knees. I'm tired of being lonely, and I'm tired of crying about this shit. You stay right where you are, because you ain't doing me no good. And I love that. That is empowerment. And it starts off heavy and hardcore, but by the end, it's like, that's what this is. Don't let them bitches take advantage of you. Handle your business. Handle it. Just because you're a fish don't mean you can't be a shark sometimes, baby. Sometimes you got to be a shark. There you go. When I say sometimes you got to be a shark, look at the 5 of Wands comes out. You got to get defensive. You got to get angry sometimes to close out chapters like this. Things that you've left hanging out there, nah. People don't choose you. You got to choose you, and you're the one that's got to choose to close out this cycle. Okay? It's about self-respect and self-worth. Some of you may end up having to ghost somebody or totally separate your life from somebody if you're married or going through a divorce or going through a separation. Some of you may have to just completely separate your life from this person, because guess what? If they ain't respecting you, it's not their job. That's your job. And I think you've failed yourself quite a few times, even though you look amazing and you do well for yourself. There's 2 things that you aren't doing. 3 things. You aren't seeing clearly what needs to be done, or you're not executing it. Okay? You may see it, but you haven't taken action on it. The next thing is you're allowing other people to use you or take advantage of you, and you've got to be the one to stand up for yourself and take action on that. And you're giving somebody else too much responsibility by making them, they have to respect me. No. You have to respect you. And in you loving and respecting yourself, what do you need to do to make sure they don't take advantage of you anymore? So don't make it their problem. That's what you've been doing, which has been depleting you. You've given too much of yourself to others. So it's time to flip the motherfucking script and start taking action and being tough and being the shark. Sometimes you could be this beautiful betta fish, or you could be this wonderful, amazing, beautiful tropical fish, or whatever it is floating around in the friggin' ocean, and people take advantage of you. They yank you up, snatch you up, and put you in jars. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to be Jaws. This is that time. And I've read this reading before, but you fall back into old behaviors and old patterns. Be the shark. Stop giving people the control over you. It's like you fall in love or you see something you want and you get stupid. Okay? Don't get stupid. You always have control. You can always be in control each and every day in a relationship or whatever it is. But you give them this control, and then it's like you're the one depleted. You're blaming them for everything that's going on. And no. First, step back. The truth is, you give them that control over you. You allow them to weaken you because you don't step up and stand out for yourself, right? Then you start blaming them for everything that's going on because you're depleted. They don't love me. They don't respect me. No, bitch. Break out the friggin' teeth. Okay? Get a tough motherfucking skin and handle your damn business. Okay? That's all there is to it. Because you're the one that's got to say, they will respect me or I'm out. I respect me. I'm not giving them the opportunity to respect me or not. I'll find somebody that will. Point blank. Period. That's all this is. And that is your call, your judgment. This is on you. You going to allow them to disrespect you? You are an empress. I think you know better. And once you learn this lesson, I think you're going to elevate to empress status, which means you've learned self-love, and true self-respect. Because I promise you, once you gain this knowledge, once you start to take action, and once you become the shark, you can be fierce and loving. But one thing is for sure, you elevate yourself to empress status, male or female, which means you will not allow anybody to disrespect you again. You will become from pre-empress to empress because you will have mastered self-love, self-respect. Bam. Self-love, self-respect. Boom. Honoring and respecting yourself and challenging any fucking body that doesn't. Are you a shark or are you a minnow? You a goldfish? Are you a goldfish? My brother used to say that. He was talking about his girlfriend. He says she's a goldfish. She doesn't talk back. Everybody was afraid of my brother. Everybody was afraid of my brother. Because he was just so tough. He was so masculine. Nobody bothered my brother. And he was just so full of life. He was larger than life, right? But he would say to me, she's just a goldfish. She doesn't talk back nothing. Guess what? I was the only person, female, bold enough to step in his face and give him shit. When I felt that he was doing wrong or he was fucking up, I would step right into his face. And there's been many a time where I stood at his face and I thought I was going to get jacked up, but he never did. There was one time specific I stood up to him and, I just knew I was going down. Boy, I knew I was going to go down, but I didn't. He actually walked around me and I didn't see him for weeks. He didn't come back. He left the house and he didn't come back. But I stood up to him. He didn't hurt me, but he was mad. I found out later he was mad. So don't be a goldfish. Regardless, handle your business, because later on, he came back to me and actually kissed me, and our relationship was so much better because he respected the fact that I stood up for myself. And I told him where he needed to be and what he needed to be doing and how he was doing wrong. And I was right, and he knew it. That's what pissed him off the most. But we had a much better relationship after that. He didn't fuck with me no more. So, you are the one that's got to make this decision to level up. You going to keep blaming every damn body around you for the shit that hasn't gone right in your life, or you going to start being that shark? Get your little shark teeth out. I don't care if you're a little shark or a big shark. Get out your teeth, get a tough fucking skin, and start taking action. Handle shit in your life, in all areas of your life. Be the shark. Okay? Don't be the goldfish in the bowl. Own the friggin' ocean. Okay? Own it. That's all I gotta say. Them's the words, them's the messages. This up to you here. But you have what it takes to do it. Absolutely. So don't even puss out on me. Don't do what everybody else has done. You're sitting here waiting for everybody else to change. You own the ocean. So handle your shit. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Till next time, like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. I hope that you enjoyed the show today. Go check out the astrological events video that I just released today. So that you know what's happening over the next 2 weeks for you. And you can use that energy to shark out. You know what I'm saying? All right. Till next time. Namaste.